Good afternoon. I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. Health officials are now busy addressing concerns on expiring vaccines. Maricel Halili is in Mandaluyong City to tell us more. Mase, hi, good afternoon. Do we have an official count on exactly how many vaccine doses that are on hand that have expired?
Hi, Sean. Well, based on the data presented by Malacanang earlier, Secretary Andanar said that the indicative vaccine wastage set by the World Health Organization is about 10% of the total number of doses that was released or delivered. But here in the Philippines, we only have about 1.53% vaccine wastage. This is a smaller percentage as compared to the indicative wastage set by the World Health Organization. But still, even if this is only 1.53%, this is still equivalent to millions of doses, which could be prevented only if our kababayans will get their booster shots. Can you imagine, Sean? As of now, we already have about 73% of the total target population who already got their full dosage, meaning they already have 2 doses of vaccination against COVID. But we only have 12 million Filipinos who got their booster shots. So this is the reason why the government is still encouraging more Filipinos to get booster shot, even though we're already at alert level 1.
Right, we are at alert level 1, but of course we have been talking about the Omicron XE variant that has been detected in Thailand. Has the government initiated any new policy, or at least have a new policy in place to prevent the entry of this new subvariant of COVID-19?
So far, Sean, the Philippine government is still waiting for more details, more information about this new variant from the World Health Organization. One of the infectious disease experts, Dr. Edsel Salvania, said that for now, based on the initial reports, we can say that this new variant is not as deadly as it may seem. And but the symptoms is still the same as the previous variant. But like what I've said, we're still waiting for more details about this XE Omicron variant. And the government said that they will still implement the same health protocols, which is wearing a face mask, social distancing, which is obviously is difficult to implement now, considering that we're in campaign season.
All right, going back to vaccinations, the government, I think, mentioned that they are studying whether or not to include the booster dose as part of the primary set of vaccines that we got. How many Filipinos have been fully vaccinated against COVID-19? And will the policy on what fully vaccinated means, will this change anytime soon?
So far, Sean, we have about 66 million Filipinos who already got their full doses of vaccines, meaning they already have the first and second dose of COVID vaccine. But there's only about 12 million Filipinos who already got their booster shots. For now, like what the Department of Interior and local government officials said, they are still studying whether or not to change the definition of fully vaccinated, meaning instead of just having 2 full doses, maybe we can include the first booster shot in the definition of fully vaccinated. But the members of the interagency task force is still discussing this possibility.
All right, Mas, I'm going to move over now to a completely different topic. What is the government planning to do about the alleged monitoring of Chinese vessels on the joint U.S.-Philippine military exercises, or the Balikatan exercises?
Well, as we all know, Sean, the Department of Foreign Affairs summoned the official from the Chinese embassy to file a diplomatic protest against this recent incident in Bajo de Masinloc, wherein there was a close maneuvering of Chinese vessel to the Philippine Coast Guard based on the statement of the Philippine Coast Guard. This is in connection with the incident in Bajo de Masinloc. But with regards to other incident, we're still waiting for the action of the Department of Foreign Affairs. But like what President Duterte mentioned yesterday during his speech, there is no quarrel between the Philippines and China, and they are still open for talks about the Spratly Island, even the rights of our fisher folks when it comes to that disputed territory.
All right, we'll wait for those updates too. Thank you so much for giving us all these updates so far. Maricel Halili reporting to us live from Mandaluyong City. Thank you, Mase. And as mentioned, the government is looking to conduct house-to-house campaigns in order to encourage more people to get their booster shots. Interior Undersecretary Epimaco Dinsing told Agenda that only 12 million people out of the 66 million fully vaccinated individuals have received their boosters. Certain areas, including most parts of the Bangsamoro region, are still under alert level 2 because of low vaccination turnout. Government agencies are targeting to have at least 50% of the fully vaccinated population inoculated with boosters by June 30.
Right now, the move is really go house to house. So maski sa barm, house to house po yan. Pero mahihirapan lang i-convince yung mga tao dahil nga siguro sa cultural belief.
Bongbong Marcos is still the front-runner in the latest Pulse Asia survey, despite dropping 4 percentage points in the most recent poll. Marcos Jr. maintained his lead with 56% of the respondents saying that they would choose him as the next president. Meanwhile, Vice President Leni Robredo jumped by 9 percentage points, from 15% to 24%. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno came in third, followed by Senators Manny Pacquiao and Ping Lacson. Marcos Jr.'s figures declined in all regions, while Robredo posted gains in balanced Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Preference for the former senator also dropped across all economic classes, except for classes A and B, which Pulse Asia did not include in the survey. Meanwhile, Vice President Robredo was able to double her preference score in the age groups 18 to 25 and 65 and up. We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here on One News. Still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Several areas in Mindanao experienced flash floods after a low-pressure area brought heavy rains to the region. Let's get the details from Jem Avancenia, who joins us now over the phone from Agusan del Sur. Hi, Jem. How is it going over there? Is it still flooded?
As shown, some areas in Davao region are still flooded due to the continuous heavy rain since yesterday. In Compostela, Davao de Oro, floodwaters reached shoulder level, submerging houses in some barangays. Residents in Purok 14 in Barangay Poblacion said they have been calling for rescue since last night, but they've received no response. They said they barely saved their things after flood water rapidly rose last night. Others who were rescued last night stayed in the evacuation area. Other areas in Davao de Oro also experienced flooding. In Moncayo town, many residents were evacuated, specifically in barangays Upper Ulip and Pasian. There are also roads which had to be closed due to landslide, one in Mawab and another one in Nabunturan. So far, that's the latest here. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for those updates, and do stay safe in the floods. Jem Avancenia reporting to us over the line from Agusan del Sur. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The World Health Organization says that the BA2 sublineage of Omicron is now the dominant COVID variant globally. According to the WHO, the subvariant is found in all 6 World Health Organization regions and in 68 countries where data is available. And the low-pressure area being monitored by Pag-asa was last spotted within the vicinity of Baganga in Davao Oriental. The State Weather Bureau says this disturbance is not likely to develop into a tropical depression in the next 24 hours. Former Senator Manny Villar is still the richest man in the country, according to Forbes. Villar's net worth ballooned to $8.3 billion, up from $7.2 billion last year. He is also the 263rd richest person in Forbes' 2022 World Billionaires list. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.